All right, guys, you guys ready for an urgent real-time Bitcoin forecast? This is Bitcoin. And what's happening right now is that we can either go straight up or we can go down a lot and then go up way even more. That's, okay, how do I trade that though? You're telling me we could go up or down? Yes, but there's a way to trade this really, really intelligently. Let's look at the numbers here. First of all, let's look at the chart. Where we would dip to is where right before the consolidation started. This is generally really strong support. So this is where we would possibly dip to. Why would we possibly dip to this when we've got this triangle here and then we've got this triangle? Because we've got this triangle. Whenever you have a triangle like this, what that means is that we could go either direction. That's the thing about triangles. They can go up or down. But doesn't this look like a flat top? Yeah, but this also could look like a flat bottom. So even if there's a flat top, don't count on it being bullish because the new algorithms, the new AI algorithms use classically bullish setups to dump on you. And they use classically bearish setups to pump on you while you're out of position. So anyway, the only way that this would pump from here, especially since we hit the highs and then we broke the last high and we actually hit a harmonic in here. We hit a bearish harmonic in here, which is why I'm even more bearish. What's a bearish harmonic look like? What does it mean? Can I look it up on the internet? No. But if we are to break the bearish harmonic and pump, we would need some kind of consolidation that looks like a channel right in here. We would need something like this to go because what I'm expecting is a quick dump. If we don't quickly dump and we consolidate here for longer than quickly, then we go up. And if we go up, we would go up 9.26% in about 4 days. In about, you know Bitcoin, if it goes up, it only takes like 6 hours to hit this target. But what would happen is we'd consolidate for 3 days and then we'd go up on the last 6 hours of the 3 or 4 days. But what if we dumped? If we dumped, what would happen is we would lose 12.8%. We would lose 12.8%. That's actually quite a bit. We would lose 12.8% in a period of about 3 days. And like as you know, the dumping would be slower because the slow nano scalping bots, the nano dumping bots are really, really slow. They try to get every little ounce of liquidity. So this will take about 3 days to dump for minus 12%. Now, what if you shorted this? Well, can I short this? Because, but we're not even sure if it's going to dump or not. Chances are it's going to dump. The likelihood of it dumping is over 60-70%. So how do I play this game? Well, let me explain to you the trading strategy in a second, after I show you what happens after the dump. After the dump, after we hit the base of this consolidation, which again is strong support, we should pump up to here at least up to here. This is our first, and this entry, by the way, you could do a 50x long. We're not going to go 2% under this. You could do easily, well, with funding rates and with slippage, I wouldn't go 50x if you're an amateur. At this price, I'll even show you the price. Here it is. This is the price, 32918. 32918 is about the absolute bottom. I would do maybe a 20x long if we hit this price. And if anything changes, obviously I'm going to show you. I'm going to alert you here first, cove-fi.com/OTC_Bitcoin. But if we do go up, we're going to go up this much. How much is this much? We would go from here to here. But how much is that? It's this much. We would go up 24%. Are you kidding me? 24% in about 6 days. This would only take about 2 days. As you know, there's going to be a lot of consolidation down here. So probably 2 days of consolidation and then a good, nice, clean, slow pump. Another 2 or 3 days, ending up about 6 days to get to this target. Now, how do you trade this knowing that we could go up or down? How do you trade this? Easy. Since either scenario points to this being final target, for target number 1, that is, buy spot and hold it. Then you do a hedge short down here. What's a hedge short? Well, just in case it dumps, if it dumps this much, you're going to lose 12%. So all you have to do is get back at least your 12%. So how do you do that? Well, right now, you could do about a 50x short because this bet says that we're not going to go 2% higher. We're not going to go 2% higher. You could actually even do an 80x short, which is how I did the math. If you do an 80x short and we get down here, what's going to happen is you're going to lose 12% of your money on your spot, but you're also going to get 12% dump at 80x leverage, you're going to get 9 times your money of however much you put down. So you could literally put down maybe 3% of your money. So let's say you had $100 in spot right now that you're long. All you have to do is put $3 into a 80x short, and you'd end up with, oh, here it is. You'd end up with 9 times $3. That's not bad. $27. So you would end up $27 plus and $12 minus. So you would actually make profit. Even though you lost $12 on your spot, you would make about $30 on your short. More than, just about 3 times covers your losses by 300%. Not bad. Lose $1, get $3 back on this short. If you get liquidated, let's say you get destroyed and you get liquidated, which is possible, you would lose $3. You would lose 3%. But since we're going up this much, you would still gain your 9%. So what would happen is you'd have 6% left over. You'd make a 6% deal, or you'd make a, well, total would be, yeah, it's not bad. You'd make more money on the short. Not bad, not bad. But what if we actually did short and you made decent money on the short, even though you lost a little bit on your spot holdings, and we did this, we went all the way up to here. How much would that be? That's this much. This entire distance would take about 6 days and you'd make 24%, except what we tell you, if you come here at co-fi/OTC_Bitcoin, we actually tell you how much leverage to use and exactly when to go in. And if you do, what would happen is, instead of just making 9x your money on this particular short, you would make on this, if we did 1,000x long, which we won't, we'll do about a 300x long. So just divide whatever number I'm going to show you now by about, I'll just take 60-70% off of it, and it's this much. You see, you were wondering why this red lettering was there. If we go from here to here, and you did a 300x long with us here, you would make, that's 24% price difference at not 1,000x, 300x. You would make, not bad, just about 80 times your money. You would, so if you had $1,000, you'd end up with $80,000. If you bet $1,000, you'd end up with $80,000. $1,000 would turn into $80,000 if you did this trade. So, but I mean, I'm confused. It doesn't make any sense. I kind of got it, but I didn't. I still have a bunch of questions. You can ask your questions in the comments, but if you want to really discuss this and talk to us about it, you can download the high-res version of this chart and talk to us about it here. Here it is. I uploaded the high-res version of this chart and explained it, and you can talk with us in the community again at co-fi.com/OTC_Bitcoin. Let's get you rich, guys. I'll help you.